I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Senator Chris Murphy joined other Senate Democrats in a rally against gun violence outside of the Capitol on Thursday. Murphy has been a longtime advocate of gun control reform, especially following the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. During his emotional speech, Murphy said, quote, "We are not prepared to allow the gun lobby and the gun industry to continue to run this town and this place." Here's more from the Connecticut Democrat.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon. We are not going to allow this to become the new normal. We are not prepared to allow our schools to continue as killing fields. We are not prepared to allow the gun lobby and the gun industry to continue to run this town and this place. We are never, ever going to give up until we make our schools, we make our shopping malls, we make the streets of this country a safe place to live and work. We are never, ever giving up until we win this fight. And this is a choice. This is not inevitable. This is not unchangeable. We are the only country in the world in which our kids go to school wondering whether they will survive the day, right? My fourth grader yesterday had to have conversations all day at school with his classmates that no child, that no 10-year-old should have to have. And he is forced to have those conversations with his friends about where they will hide, about where they will run, because of decisions that are made in this place. And we're going to change those decisions. We are going to do two things. First, we are going to extend a hand of partnership to those who have been sitting on the sidelines, to those who have chosen to side with the gun lobby, and we are going to offer them a seat at the table, right? Today, we will be engaged in bipartisan conversations to try to find a path forward to make our streets safer, to make our schools safer. And our goal and our hope and our belief is that we can find that common ground, and that we will be facilitated in finding that common ground by a popular uprising of citizens who are going to make clear that if you don't do the right thing here, you aren't coming back here. But if we don't succeed, we're having votes. We're putting people on the record, right? One way or the other, we're going to have a debate here. We are going to force people to tell America which side they are on, right? So we are going to work our tails off to try to get that compromise. But we are not going away. We are not being silent. And let me just say this before I turn this over to my brilliant colleagues. I know this is a moment where a lot of people feel a sense of hopelessness. I know folks feel this moment of deja vu, where we've been here over and over and over again. I'm looking at so many of my friends here from Sandy Hook, and I don't know how they sort of get up every single day and go back to work in this movement. But what I also know is that the great social change movements in this country, the ones that you read about in the history books, right, they don't succeed in a year or 2 years. They often take time. Sometimes they take a decade or more. Sometimes they get met with these huge obstacles, these setbacks, but they are so confident in the righteousness of their cause. They are so confident that the status quo will finally break that they never, ever give up, and we are never, ever giving up. Thank you, moms.